Hi guys. Hi guys. Good morning. This is Takesha. I am going to put up a few tutorials because I know we have some new people, and then there's still people that don't exactly understand how Slack works. So this is going to be a short tutorial that I'm going to go through with you so that we can have a full understanding of how Slack works. Now, one of the biggest things that I wanted to let everyone know is that you're viewing it right now in a browser screen. So if you're viewing it on your desktop, I'm sorry, your laptops or your tablets, what I'm saying to you right now is not going to apply because it looks different when you pull it up on those devices. But when you pull it up on a desktop, that's why we encourage you guys to do this. When you pull it up on a desktop, it looks the way it's supposed to look. So off to your left here, you can see my name and I kind of highlighted it a little bit. Give me just a second. Let me see, make sure that it's on the right one. Okay, I've highlighted my name and your name should be at the top. Right at the top, you have starred. What that means to you is that these are the important channels. So when you're looking for something other than the other channels that we have, it will more than likely be in your starred lineup. We have conference calls, general, giveaways, and Pay and HR, UGA cares, and sales team. So the conference calls is probably, you know, one of the biggest ones that we post in sales team the most, but other than the other channels, conference calls is the one we post in. This is the one where you will get all of your information about what's going on and when we are meeting as a group. Um, I'm almost certain that the conference call number is going to change again. I know that we have a meeting tonight. I'll make sure that I post that before the end of the day. General is for just about anything. It's just to talk about whatever you want. If you want to put a funny up, if you want to just say hello, you could post that in general. And another thing that I wanted to tell you is that we be very careful about where you post stuff. Certain channels, certain information is only exclusive to certain channels. So make sure that you're posting information in the right channel and not the wrong one. I know that when we first started about a month ago with Slack, people were posting in different locations. It was a mess. But some people are not privy to the information that you put up. So, and only certain people are in certain channels. So make sure that you're posting your information or whatever you want to tell us in the right channel. Giveaways, I'm probably going to take this down. And let me do that right now. I'm going to unstar this because it's not a channel that's important. And also UGA cares. Giveaways is just all our giveaways that we give to the attendees to help us bring in money for our charity sponsor, which is usually a local food bank. UGA Cares is along that same line, telling us, or it's just all about who exactly we're sponsoring for the charity event, and it just tells you everything about what we're doing, even if we do something as a team. So now that looks a lot better. Conference calls, general, and pay and HR. Pay and HR basically is just, this is where you would go if you need to turn in paperwork, or if anything changed in your paperwork, anything like that. And so the last item under starred is sales team. Okay, so you might see some other channels. I'm not sure if you could actually physically see them or not, because I've never seen someone else's Slack without them being invited to a certain channel. So you might see the channels off to your left, but if you can't click on them, that means you haven't been invited for whatever reason. If you have a question about that, you can contact me, Carrie, or Andre. Down here at the bottom, we have direct messages, and you see that's highlighted right there. Direct messages is just basically if you wanted to click on someone's name, I'll click on Michelle's name here, and then you wanted to directly talk to them about something. It doesn't exactly mean, that you don't want everybody else in the group to know, or, you don't want to, you just want to talk to that person directly. This is a direct message. It's just like sending an email to that person. And they will get it immediately. If they have it downloaded on their tablet or a phone, they'll get a notification that you sent them a private message. All right. And Slackbot is just someone that I don't know if you see that or not, but Slackbot is just someone who gives us some updates about the group in general. Tells us if someone's archived a channel, tells us if something's not right, or if someone deletes something. It's kind of like our watchdog over the entire Slack environment. Private groups at the bottom, I'm not sure if you guys see any of the private groups, but a private, like for instance, entertainment, it's just a channel that talks about entertainment. So you don't want to put anything specific in here. The private groups are set up just to communicate with only certain members on the Slack environment, and not everybody has access to that group, so it's more private. I don't even think you can see it. All right, so up here at the top, we have the search button. The search button is very important for if you're trying to book someone who might already be booked. So I'm going to try Mary Kay. And I'm going to hit the enter key. And as you can see, there's a lot of conversation off to my right here, and it's just talking about Mary Kay. So basically what I'm looking for is anybody who has booked this person. So I'm going to put okay, so there's 4 people that, or you could just, you know what, let me do this. Give me 1 second. There we go. All right. I'm just having a little bit of delay in my computer again. All right, so I'm going to go back in. I apologize for the delay. Just loading, waiting for it to go back in. And so we're going to get rid of this. Oh my goodness. I apologize, team. Just give me 1 second to figure out why it's not allowing me to do this. I might just have to close it down. Give me 1 second. I'm going to bring up another page. It seems like it was a little stuck. Sometimes we do have problems with Slack and it loading. And I do apologize about that. It's sometimes not even us, and we don't have anything to do with the way Slack loads. Sometimes it's just, Slack and the way that you know, it's made up and all the information that it stores. But nevertheless, we're back at the loading screen. This is where you log in at. And I'm gonna go ahead and log back in so that, that's cute. Be cool, also be warm. I love their little power messages. All right, so hopefully, oh my goodness, I don't know what's going on here. Like I've loaded it 3 times. Oh, there we go. Finally. Let's do booked. Oh, wow. There is 112 files, so we're not going to go through all those. But the one file that you should know, that you need to know for certain, is over here. We'll go back over here to the left. Well, is the, oh my goodness. Wow, it's just really not working today. And team, I apologize for this. But anyway, off to the side, it says booked vendors. And, oh, now it's going to let me do it. Oh, wow. The easiest way to find out if somebody is booked is to search them and to go to booked vendors, which I'm going to put this at the top so you guys can go ahead and look at that. I'm going to star it, which means it's going to be at the top of the channel under starred now. So booked vendors, today I just posted the standings for Sunday. And, you know, you guys can go down that list. It'll tell you everybody's book. If you do not see that person on there, then it's safe to say that you could go ahead and start pursuing that lead. But I just really wanted to show you, I apologize for the delays. I will send out a message to Slack again and let them know there's some delays in their system. Let me see here. I want to see. Oh, if you click the dots at the top, you can see the files that you uploaded. You can see all files. You can see the team directory. We'll go ahead and click on that. And then you can see everybody off to the side, and it'll tell you everyone that's here. And say if you wanted to call somebody that's, you know, not on their business line, I'll go ahead and hit Carrie. You'll see Carrie's telephone number. You'll see how many hours she is behind you. And you'll see her email, which this is not her email. Her email is Carrie@ultimategirlfriendaffair.com, but that's the email she used to set up. You could also send her a personal message right from the team directory. Okay. Let's see what else here. Let's hit all files and see what comes up. Okay, so this is all the files, no matter what it is, whether it's a picture or a document, this or a video. This is all the files that we have uploaded. And you can even narrow it down to just you, meaning you could see all the ones. And because I do most of the uploading of the files, they're pretty much all mine. Okay. The next one is activity feed. So basically what it gives, say if you haven't checked your Slack in a few days or even 3 days, which is not suggested, because after 3 days, you're really behind on the information power curve. You could go up to activity, and it'll show you all the activity that's happened today, everything that happened yesterday, so that you can always be in the know. And that is under the 3 dots at the top. It says activity feed. If for some reason, if you ever need some help, if you're getting stuck somewhere, I would suggest you guys give us a call first so that we could troubleshoot it. If we can't troubleshoot it, I will get a Slack member on the chat line, and they will help us get it together. The other one at the top is the @ sign, and it includes all the mentions that you did. Like if you mentioned something or something's going on or whatnot, and it's all different channels. The other thing I wanted to say is that make sure the channel, when you go up to the top and you're doing the search, make sure that you're in the channel. Like if you want to search for something in sales team, make sure that you're in that channel before you search, because sometimes it doesn't pull it up right away. But if you're in that channel and that channel is highlighted, it'll search that channel. All right, so that is pretty much it in a nutshell. If you have any questions about changing your picture or anything like that, you can go up to the top where it says UGA Night Out and just click on Preferences and Profile. And oh, well, actually, you could click on Preferences, but Preferences will help you set, like, you know, your alerts and all that kind of stuff. But Profile and Account will help you change your picture. And mine looks a little different because I'm the owner of this Slack team. But yeah, so you can, I know a lot of people say, how do I change my picture? Well, that's how you change your picture. But I believe that that's it. I didn't want to hold you guys up too long today. I have a few more videos to post, and I appreciate you listening to this. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful rest of your day.